Hi guys, still dealing with the air conditioner. I got a sound barrier. Let's see if that's going to work. For you guys, hang on. For you guys that do not know me, my name is John Tenuto, and I'm a motivational speaker, and I always pop up in a drink before we start, and I want you guys to go. Don't leave me, but get something to drink, get something to munch on, get something to make a sandwich, make a turkey. Here's to all my seekers. You guys are amazing. Rum and Coke. For those that know me, I'm recording out of my small room. I've got a window air conditioner going. Nah. I've got a little bit of a sound barrier. Hopefully it's going to be better. But the last video that I uploaded, I have the air conditioner on and the video is doing really well. So I guess it's not disturbing anybody. I guess it's not that annoying. So we're going to leave it on. So I don't melt while I'm trying to do a video. Well, actually, not so much about melting. It's about the camera keeps shutting off. The camera gets hot and goes, and we're off to the races. So I'm going to pat now and then. We're going to get through this. This video is going to be about, and I want to touch on this subject because it's really, really important. What is your identity? What is your identity? I know mine. That's good. So what is your identity? When I say to you, what is your identity? I'm not saying, what do you believe in? Who do you follow? What is your religion? What do you think about God? Do you believe in God? What do you think about politics? What do you think about your mother and father? What do you think about your sexuality? What do you think about your purpose? What do you think about your future? What do you think about your opportunity? No, none of that. What is your identity? Your identity, your personal core identity, is that little thread that's deep inside you that makes you who you are. So, if I say to you, are you really religious? And you say, yes, I believe this, I believe that. Then I will say to you, why? If you can give me a distinct answer, why, with solid reasoning, solid thought, solid critical thinking, then that is your identity, okay? If you give me fluff and say, well, I believe in this because of, it says this in this book, or I believe in this because my parents believed in this, or I believe in this because my society believes in this, or I follow this particular politics because all my friends follow this particular politics. That is not you. That's not your identity. That is a chosen identity. Follow what I'm saying? Hang on, I'm having another sip. We're doing well. Don't go away. This is going to be a great video. I got a pour here. Hopefully you came back from the kitchen with something to get through this video. Here's to you guys again. I'm just really thirsty. So, what I would recommend you to do is this. Dig deep, deep into your core. What is your identity? How you would do that is go back to when you were 10, 11, 12, teenager, early teens. Early teens, your tweens. It's my bunny scratching. He hears me talking and he thinks we're talking to each other and we start. And we're off to the races. But we're not stopping this video. So go back to those decades. The first 10 years of your life, the first 15 years of your life. What did you love to do? What were your challenges? What were your desires? What were your dreams? What were your ambitions? No matter how loftily or how crazy or how extraordinary they want. Oh, I want to be an astronaut, or I want to be Elvis Presley, or I want to go to the moon, or I want to be invisible, or I want to invent the next great thing. Whatever it was, I want to fly, like me. I literally, when I was 9 years old, took my mother's giant patio umbrella and I jumped out of the hayloft in the barn. And my sister went, "Nice." It worked. I mean, I only weighed about 60 pounds. It kind of worked. Did I do it again? No, because that got him a hard landing. But think back when you were those years. Think back those years. Who were you? Who were you? Were you the design of something else? Were you the design of somebody else's desires? Were you the design of somebody else's religion? Were you the design, or were you becoming a design of somebody else's beliefs? If you were, then you are not, today, you are not who you are. What? How do I fix it? Go back in time? No. If you fell into the trap, which we all do in our society, especially in the Western society, it's so sucky. We become our parents. We become our grandparents. We become our mother. We become our father as we grow older. And so we somehow lose our true identity of who we were or what we wanted to be. Okay? But it starts with, what was your identity then? Who was I? When I was 12, 13, 14 years old, I wanted to be Elvis Presley. I wanted to be a famous singer. And I was lucky enough that through the years, as I got older, as I got in my early teens, I got in my 20s, I held on to that dream, I held on to that desire, held on to that strength. That's what I'm going to be. And I did it. I got my guitar and I got my drums and I got out there and I got gigs and I played all over the country and I played on cruise ships and I was in a couple of movies and I did all this stuff. And I worked with a lot of famous people. Not going to drop any names because that's not nice. But I work with a lot of people in the business and I'm still kind of in contact with them. You know, so it's not like follow your dream, but follow your identity. Following your dream is part of your identity. Following your dream is making your identity come true. What's your true core? What's in your true core identity, who you are? And if you're 30 years old, and you're 40 years old, and you're 50 years old, even you're 60, I don't care what age you are, look deep into your past and say, what did I want to do? And don't say, oh, I shoulda, coulda, woulda. Don't say, well, I didn't do it because of this. Don't say, well, I got married and I got stuck with kids and I got stuck with this and that happened, this health issues and this issues and money issues and all these excuses. It's never too late to tap back into your true. Hang on, I probably get bunny hairs on me. Get a different damper here. So look back into your past. I'm not trying to get you to live in the past. I want you to go forward into your future. But sometimes you can't nail your future until you accept your past. I'm going to repeat that. Sometimes you can't pin down your future and achieve your future and achieve your dreams and achieve your wants and desires until you accept what happened in your past. Good, bad, or indifferent. Cheers. Hope you got the pizza made. Your true identity is born in you. It's not something that is given to you. It's not something that's put upon you. It's not something that's decided for you. That's not your true identity. That is not you. That is a reflection of something else. I don't know why my... Sorry, guys. I probably do have bunny hairs on me. I was petting Leo before I hit the camera start. So, look into yourself. Look, like I say in this, all my videos. Everything we do, everything we create, everything we discover, everything we want, everything we desire starts from within. Look deep within yourself and say, John, quit leaning into the camera. Look deep within yourself and say, what did I want to do? And why did I not do it? Why did I not do it? And I'm not going to go down the Tony Robbins thing. Well, it's all fear. Or... Screw him. Screw him. Screw all the motivational speakers. All these people making a bajillion money just feeding you all this bullshit. All you have to do is look within. That's all you have to do. You don't have to take a class. You don't have to take a master class. You don't have to study. You don't have to read books. You don't have to stand on a mountaintop to find yourself. You know yourself. You already know yourself. You already know who you are today. But who are you really? And are you who you are today, who you wanted to become? And if you look into that 10 years of 7, 8, 9 years old tweens, early 20s, what did you want? I don't care how weird it was. What did you want to be? And don't beat yourself up for not becoming it. Just become it now. Well, John, I can't do that because I got kids and I got a wife and I got a job and I'm in debt and I've got a house and I got responsibilities. I gotta act like an adult. I can't decide to be. I want to be, a famous surfer because I'm 70 years old. And excuse. Excuses are fear. Excuses are you accepting the fear in your life. The excuses are accepting the reality that is put upon you. Make your own reality. I need more. I need more soda and rum. Make your own reality. Make your own reality. We did that. My God, it is so simple. It's so frigging simple. Well, we got all these like Tony Robbins and what's her name? The other Robbins, the lady, I can't stand her. She's all Suvi Orman, where the hell her name is. They're selling all these books and giving you all this bullshit about how you can change your life and have a better life and da-da-da-da-da-da. It's all bullshit. They're all worth hundreds of millions of dollars. Taking from you because you can't accept your own reality. You go there, you pay the money, you pay your $4,000 or $5,000, you sit there, you get the books, and you study the books, and you do this, and you do the... You take the master class, take my master class for $5,000, and you'll have a better life. I have a better life, put more rum in this Coke. I get so frustrated sometimes because people Our society, especially the Western world, especially Americans, cannot believe in anything unless it's difficult. Well, that's hard to do. So, well, then you don't do it. Well, I can't do that. I need so many years of fixed. I got to go to school and got to get 14 degrees. And they don't do it. They put all this stuff in front of them. We put all this stuff in front of us that we have to do before we can do what we want to do. There's a YouTuber, I love her. I love her. Love him. You go there. He's on Think Media. I can't remember his name right now. But anyway, I learned a lot from him on Think Media. And he was the one, I believe he was the one that coined the phrase, just push start. It's so simple. It is so simple. Just push start. Just push go. Just push yes. Just push I'm going to become this. And go beyond the I'm going to become this and say I am this. You know what I hate? I love this. I go out once in a while, I do open mics. Like I said, I've been in the business forever. I do open mics. And I get I'll get done, and I get off stage, and I might have a good set. And I get this comment from people, from the other comics or the audience. You know, you should really focus on it. You should really do that. You should be a stand-up comic. Screw you, I am a stand-up comic. What do you mean should be one? That's what I do. I did stand-up comedy for years. I am a stand-up comedian. I don't need to become one. Back to the conception of looking back into your youth as you were a kid. I wanted to be Evel Knievel. I wanted to ride my bikes over ramps. And I did it for a while, and I beat myself up for a while. My mother said, no. Too many broken this, and too many bruised that, and too many... Stop. She put the brakes on me. I might have been another Evel Knievel. I might not even be here anymore. But there's so many factors in our lives. People coming in our lives. It's our parents, it's our uncles, it's our priests, it's our rabbi, it's our politics, it's our government, it's our president, it's our senators, it's our teachers, it's our coaches that limit us because they want us to put blinders on. We want you to do this. We want you to do this. Oops. I'm spilling my own drink. Oh, it's nice and cold. It feels good. It feels pretty darn good. Let's set this down. So think about when you go, if you're an athlete, if you want to be, you want to be an athlete. You are an athlete. I hate the what if you want to be. You're in high school, and you want to be a football. You're a football player, right? You're out and you're playing on the field, and you're doing great, and you're looking good, and the coach likes you. You know, well, someday, John, you're going to be a football player. I am a football player. Screw you. But maybe that's not your passion. Maybe you don't want to be a football player. Maybe you want to be a musician. Maybe you want to be a doctor. Maybe you want to be a nurse. Maybe you want to be, I don't know, Evel Knievel. Jump off of mountains. Maybe you want to fly. Maybe you want to make the next contraption just to fly, just by yourself, float around, fly. By that coach saying, well, you're going to be a football player someday. Screw him. Screw them all. I'm 70. I'm in my 70s, and I go out and I do open mics. And I literally get this from other comics, and the audience man. You know, you should really pursue that. You should be a comedian. Go to hell. They're idiots. Those are the people that got locked into what somebody wanted them to be. It's their mindset. They're stuck They're stuck in this box. This is what you're going to be. Ha! No. Sorry for the wiping. It's hot. This is what you are going to be. Do not be what other people want you to be. Do not accept it. Do not believe it. Do not read it. Do not spend any time on it. Be what you want to be. What is, as I straighten up, I keep laying in this stupid chair. What is your identity? What is your true identity? Who are you? Sit down. Ha! With a folder. Or you can do it on a computer. Sit down with a folder. I'm dropping everything on the damn floor here. Sit down with a folder. Or on your computer. Or on your phone. Or write it on your write it in a mirror on your head. Your bathroom. Write it. I don't care what you do. What did you want to be when you were younger? Because when we were younger, we were not put in that box. We were being pushed towards the box. We weren't in the box yet. We weren't in the bottle yet. We weren't in the trap yet. We weren't in the cage yet. We weren't in the community yet. We weren't in any of that bullshit yet. Our minds were like putty. We were being shaped. We were trying to shape our own identity. We were trying to accept our own identity. And everybody comes along, every single person that comes along in your environment tries to change it. Well, you can't be that, John. You know, when you get older, you got to be responsible. Well, you know, when you get a certain age, you got to be married, you know. Oh, you know, the clock is ticking, you know, Doris, you know, you want to have kids, you know, you can't wait too long, you know. Oh, you know, you gotta follow this religion because you know that makes you a good citizen. It's all bullshit. It is all frigging bullshit. Back to the beginning. Ha! Have another drink. Don't go anywhere. We're going to close this down. We're going to pinpoint here. Look at your life as a benefit. Look at everything you did in your life. I don't care what your age is, from 30 to 110. Whatever your age is, look at the history of your life. Look at the history as a mirror. Learn from that history and accept what you have done, good, bad, or indifferent, and kick it to the past and move on. Then dig deep into your core of yourself. As I say, everything starts from within. Dig from your core. What did you want to be when you were younger? Now, if you wanted to be something that you might not be able to do now because you're older, like being an Olympic runner at 80, I understand that. But try to dig back down into that dream of yours, that desire of yours, that want of yours, that passion, that inner passion that you had when you were a kid. What did you want to be? What did you want to do? Where did you want to go? What did you want to say? Remember when you're little and you would say certain things? Well, you can't say that. That's where it starts. That's where all this bullshit starts. Well, you can't say that, John. Why not? That's not right. You can't think that way, John. To end this video, this is one of the reasons why I absolutely despise religion. I hate religion. You be you. I'm not trying to tell you not to believe in what you believe in. But if you believe in something that did not come from your core, as you as an individual, if you believe in something that was given to you, then that is not a reflection of you. That is a reflection of the religion. That's a reflection of the society. That's a reflection of the community. That's a reflection of your father, of your mother, of your sister, of your wife, or your brother. That is a reflection. Are you a reflection, or are you real? You could argue we become what we are by our reflections. No, we learn from our reflections. But if we accept our reflections as our core identity, then we are not who we are. We are not who we truly are. I got a pat. Ah! It's warm. Look in a mirror. Like your life is a mirror. Are you a reflection of your environment? Or are you who you want to be? Are you a reflection of your environment? I believe this because I was told to believe this. I grew up around people that believe this. If that is part of your personality, that is not you. You're living in a reflection of what you believe it is to be you. But that is not truly you. Ending this video. So how do you become you? Back to what I was saying earlier. Look to when you were very young, to those years, and you know where they are. They either like when you were a little kid, or you were a teenager, or your early 20s. Go back into your past, and your past will unfold your true identity. Go back into your past, look at it, and it will unfold your true identity. Okay? I can look back, excuse me, I can look back to when I was 10 years old. I could see the picture in my mind. I am standing with my sister. We just did confirmation and communion at a Catholic church, because my mother was Catholic. My dad was Catholic. I could see myself standing. I got my little cap on, I got my little robe on, my ribbons, I got my crucifix, I got all this bullshit on me. And at that age, I did not know that was not me. That was put upon me to become that at that moment. But as I see myself at that age today, I'm going, that sucked. That sucked. Not that I didn't love my parents, but they put upon me this image, this facade, this belief system, this bullshit, because somebody put it upon them. So when you look back and you can see that snapshot, you see that snapshot of you as a little kid. You can see beyond that photograph, and you can see yourself, and in your mind what you truly were when you were 10 years old. That wasn't Johnny. That was mom and dad's Johnny. That was the church's Johnny. That was society's Johnny. That wasn't Johnny. That wasn't me. Because once I took all the crap off, and I got on my bicycle and I rode around the neighborhood, that was Johnny. Repression, 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 repression. Control, 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 control. Look. If you have to take an old photograph album out Or if you're young enough now where you don't have a photograph, that's old school. If you're young enough, you can go online, you can look at pictures of yourself when you were, between 8 and 12, 13, 14 years old. Look at pictures of yourself and see the pressure and the compression and the control. This is what we want. This is how we want you to live. This is how we want you to think. This is how we want you to be. This is my son. This is my son in my picture. That is the depressing part about that situation. Because the parents are not showing their friends their true son. They're showing their friends their perception of their true son. It's like if you have a kid in Little League and he's out there, he's playing Little League. He really does, he might like it, and oh, you gotta do Little League, Johnny, because I did Little League, we gotta do Little League. He might not want to do Little League. He might want to be painting. He might want to do something else. He might not want to do that at all. So here he is in his little uniform, and he's got a bat, and he's got his glove, and, let's call him Bobby. Here's a picture of Bobby at 9, 10, 11 years old doing Little League. Because Dad wanted him to do Little League. Boy, that's my son out there. That's my son. But is it really? Was that really you? Was that really his son? He takes a picture on his phone. Shows it to everybody. This is my son. He's playing Little League. He's a pitcher. Oh. That is a perception of your son. That is what you want your son to be. And that's how you see your son becoming. Closing this video. If you're a parent, do not do that. If your kids want to be in Little League, they want to be, fine. They don't want to do it. They want to stay in the room and paint or put together crafts, whatever they want. See what they want to do. Listen to your kids. Back to the beginning. How do you find your true identity of who you are? Take the photograph and look at it. Think about the path you took in your life going forward. Excuse me. How did you end up where you are? Why did you end up where you are? How can you change where you are to where you want to be and who you want to become, or who you want to accept yourself as? It's up to you. Love you guys. Gotta go. I'm sweating. Sorry about the air conditioner in the background. But let me wipe. I'm going to close down. Wipe, wipe, wipe. Sorry for the wiping. It's the content, not the sweating. Real quick. Thank you to my seekers. Look deep inside yourself and you will find who you truly are. Number 2. I have a second channel. I have a comedy channel called Luke W. Warm in the Biscuits. It's called Luke W. Warm in the Biscuits. It is my comedy channel. As you said earlier, I do stand up. But he is a character that I'm doing on that channel. Go and check him out. I just have a lot of fun with him. He's great. Check him out. Subscribe to my channels. Subscribe to this channel. Subscribe to that channel. Love you. Leave a comment. Gotta go before I melt. See you guys. Bye now.